We are but men, rock. This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute. Remember the greatest song in the world, yeah, no, this is a tribute. Oh, the greatest song in the world, alright. The greatest song in the world, alright. The greatest song in the world. Thing was this, my friends. The song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't sound absolutely sound anything like this song. It's just a tribute. You gotta believe it, and I wish you were there. It's a matter of opinion.
Well, while we're talking about it, welcome back to the Busted Shovel podcast. I'm Shovel, he's busted, and we're going to talk about
Karaoke.
Holy shit.
Which is Japanese for empty orchestra.
That's so sad. Forever. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, so we were trying to figure out the order of the songs I sung and how I sang them. I sang them terribly.
Well.
No, I did. But yeah, I led off with Country Roads because I had to be the one to break the ice.
Yeah, you took the initiative.
Yeah. I also was the reason everyone was there, so.
Well, obviously, you were, like I said, you were aura farming.
I don't even know what that means.
You were bringing the vibes up. That one dude, that was, he sang the one Bon Jovi song, right? Didn't he sing Bon Jovi? Was it
Well,
Bon
there
Jovi?
was one guy that did.
The guy who had a really good voice. It was the one, like, older dude. He looked bald.
Bald?
With
Yeah.
He had the ball cap.
He did a.
He was good. He had a good voice.
No, he did a Kid Rock.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
But the song was called. Holy shit. It was called. Oh my god. Why do I forget the name? Because I feel like he did it the couple weeks prior, too.
So is he a regular there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you look like that. You're a regular.
No, he definitely had the look of one, for sure. But he was killer, man. He had a good voice. It was a good time.
Yeah, no. Because then, what? Me and you sang tribute. Or we tried.
So well.
Probably the best. Out of the entire night was like that song.
We paid quite the homage to Jack Black and Kyle Gass.
We did. Unprepared.
Boy, was it bad. It was awesome. It was so fun, though. I mean, but that's what I was saying. I think I said that in the last episode. Like, that's what's awesome about Empty Orchestra is if you just go out there, don't give a shit, and you just sing whatever, sing whatever, it's fun. It just is.
Well, yeah, because
nobody's going to be like, boo, you suck. It's like, that's the point.
Yeah.
You can suck.
It's for the people that can't sing to have their time in the sun.
Exactly, yeah. And that's why I do think it's cool when someone is really good singing. Because everybody goes, oh, this fucking asshole. But they do get their time, you know?
Yeah, and then no one's ever like, who follows that up? No one.
And that's when you bring in the heaters.
Tequila.
That's when you have us also sing One Last Breath. Or Second Chance.
No, second chance. I will reiterate that was all you because my voice just died.
What did I text you? I had the course of the oldest brewery in Pennsylvania or something coursing through my veins.
No, you said I'll
it
have
was
to
something
pull
like
this up.
that.
It was something stupid.
It was, but it's true. I had the power of Yingling fueling me. So I was just vibing out.
No, you said nah. You were aura farming while the oldest brewery in America coursed through my veins.
Amen. And that's the goddamn American truth.
Some nice, good old yangers.
No, but Second Chance is a song I've sang in the car a billion fucking times. And you always just are like, what?
Verbal gasp.
What? Okay. I've sang it a billion fucking times, and I've like never even come close, I think, to actually hitting that note. I rarely ever go for it. I still don't think I did, but I did go for it.
No,
It was
you
awesome.
crushed it. You crushed it. You carried me through that. And then I stopped singing after that because I was just like, that's it. That's
Well, yeah,
enough
dude,
of that.
you sang a fuck ton already. It was like,
Put on a show and I didn't even get paid for it, you know?
it's hard out there.
It is.
Carry brokey, bro. Get your money up.
Ugh.
But yeah.
But no, that was really, that's just one of those things that's fun to do with the gang.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I would
why
say
I've been praying for it.
it was fun to even just go do it myself, but it was 10 times more fun to have like either you or Trost up there.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the way to do it. So if you go to karaoke busters, just bring some friends and just kind of do your things.
And
you
laugh
know?
at them and make fun of them. Point at them.
Yes, record them, sing
Make
along.
them feel bad about themselves.
Yeah, tell them they're terrible singers or something.
And maybe they should never sing again.
You could hit them with the who sings that?
Yep.
Oh, better keep it that way.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. No, Brandy was awesome. That was a great performance.
I hope that the bone chewing is getting
It's definitely in it.
Do we need like I should take like a short video so we could cut away and then just see Frankie.
can if you want. I'll edit it.
Oh, but
it'll,
see,
it'll be like live cam. Live Frankie cam.
He's stopped. My phone won't unlock. This is... No way you stopped right now.
He drank his stupid juice.
Oh no, he's going back.
Live Frankie cam. Live.
This is so bad.
No, I think it's getting the point across.
It is. Alright, we'll give people 10 seconds of Frankie. So now they know what Frankie's doing.
Yep. And they also will once again know not Jives. Because there's this weird thing that's happening.
Jives didn't make it in the video, though. He was too far off to the right.
No, I would like to actually thank Jives for recording all of the video karaoke.
He's like...
We dragged him away from his ball and chain and shackles, and we tied him to a chair with just one arm available, holding a phone the entire time to record us.
He's a real trooper, that guy.
Yep.
We do not pay him enough.
Well, we don't pay him at all.
Yeah,
that's kind of the beautiful thing, you know. Because Jives doesn't understand what money is.
No, he does.
Not.
So he does.
Not.
The issue is he just doesn't have any.
No, because he kind of just runs around. He's a little like gremlin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he has no money.
Exactly. So he kind of just like eats whatever he could find. He's been like on this big cedar wood.
Because he has no money. It's not that he doesn't understand money.
Right.
He doesn't have any.
Well, as a podcaster and his superior, he just needs to do better. I don't know what to tell him.
If you're homeless, just buy a house.
I'm saying, man. That's easy mode.
Just solve the world, guys. You know?
Yeah, work for somebody, don't get paid. You don't need insurance. Just deal with it.
You're just really just punishing Jives for no reason
I'm
right
not
now.
punishing Jives. I'm building character.
I think he's enough character. He sleeps out in the cold. It's finally getting warm out. Can the man be happy for once?
Jives thinks the stock market's about socks.
Might as well be.
He doesn't know much about the world. It's our job to teach him. Or her, I don't judge.
I got nothing. I have nothing to reply to that because that was just so outlandish and mean to say to Jives.
Why?
Because look what he's doing right now. He's helping
Standing?
us. Yeah, and we're sitting. Comfortable.
Yep.
On a comfortable couch.
Because we're in this shit.
I mean, I guess, but like...
Put our damn asses in these seats to make their asses in their seats. That's why Jive's standing up. He's not there yet.
What if we get him a chair?
He could sit. That's so adorable. He's still learning shapes. He can stand for a little
He's
bit.
not a baby!
I didn't say he was. He's very incompetent, but he's really good at standing still. Thank you, Jives. You know what, Jives? We're going to double your pay this week.
He gets nothing.
Boom. See, you get it. And he doesn't know. He doesn't even know what double means.
Jives isn't stupid, and I feel like we're missing the point of Jives, you know?
No. Jives is here to do one thing.
Stand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
By
sorry,
Turning
Jives.
Point, don't listen to it. I'm trying to think.
Where are you guys? You guys on Spotify? Turning Point?
Yeah, don't listen to it. No, I actually wanted to. There's this one girl that went up. I thought had a really good voice too. Do you remember what song she sang?
Which... She wasn't the one that did Carrie Underwood, right? I feel like someone did Before He Cheats.
No, I don't think it was that one. It was she did like I think she did like 4 songs. Like I remember doing a lot. There was this one girl. I didn't look at her. I didn't like see her, but she had a really good voice too.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to recall. See, the issue was I don't think I ever looked that way either because where I was sitting, my back was kind of essentially to
true.
it,
You're at the end of the table.
and I was just interacting with all the
The
people.
lads.
Because, as you know, me and my aura need to aura-fy.
You were aura farming. You were tending the lands of the royal. That's all.
Yes. See, I'm trying to remember who you're talking about.
I can't remember.
Do you remember anything she sang?
No, I just remember it being good. Because part of it was the entire time, like, they would sing, yeah, I'd be talking to, like, the guys, you know? I was sitting next to the most handsome thing on this planet Earth. Yeah. We'll bleep that out so nobody knows.
No one will know who Grant was sitting next to.
Yep. Not even the people that were there.
Hose!
I'm saying. Speaking of hose, we're going to pivot away for a second.
Pivot.
Where I want to follow up on what was the first edition of Cinematography, and I did finish the first season
Oh, you did?
of Ted Lasso.
Bang!
Very good show.
Okay. I'll take it.
I will be watching the rest of it.
Bang!
It was so interesting. So we were watching it together, and it was just, it was what I expected, but it wasn't, because there was this like altruistic feel to Ted Lasso, where it's just like he's just doing everything for no one, obviously, but it's for the betterment of the team. But everything just works out in that show, and that's just what it is. And I had to accept that. I was like, when is something going to go wrong? And stuff does go wrong towards the end, but it's not like nothing ever feels like it's at stake. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, okay. Well, I guess we'll do spoilers. Spoilers. Ah.
yeah, just season 1 spoilers is fine. It's been out since like 2020.
Yeah.
So it's been long enough.
So, but at the end of the first season, they lose that game and they get booted
relegated.
down.
Yeah.
So there was something to lose there, and they technically did lose.
Right. But more importantly than that happening, to me, was like, it would have been different if he actually did get like fired, which I know obviously he wouldn't, because that's the show and they weren't going to end it after 1 season, or like even if he went to like another club or whatever. But more so, like even the divorce stuff, like that was like definitely, I think, the most emotionally impactful thing, along with I can't remember the owner's name, but her like whole really toxic relationship with her husband and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Rupert or something. Stupid name.
Yeah, it's his. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Rupert Mannion. I'm locking that in. It's something like that. But
the last name will escape me, but Rupert is, I think, the right one.
Which I thought that was cool too. But overall, like, I kind of had to separate what I thought could be happening in the show to like, oh, this is just like it's almost a happy-go-lucky guy just like carving his way when he's set up to fail. And he just makes everybody love him because that's just what he does, and that's awesome.
He's got that aura, dude.
It's just, he does have that aura. He does. And that's fun to watch because you could just kind of watch it and be like,
it's a feel-good show,
it
dude.
is, yeah. You feel good. I was waiting for the big turn, and I think it was episode 8. It was either episode 8 or 9 where he has like that big panic attack because of the divorce papers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he has to like leave karaoke, empty orchestra. But I thought the show was really
Sassy shows up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he fucking pipes her down.
Would you not?
He's working HVAC. But no, I did think it was really good. I'm excited for season 2. I think I like the idea too, and it's such a layup. It's right there, but just being able to so easily interchange the players, because they obviously are so important to like the actual club and the narrative
Yeah.
of the club and the success of it. But being able to take like the two most prominent players on the club and get rid of them, or at least one definitely seems like Jamie or whatever is probably going to be there throughout the entire thing. He just seems like a really good heel. But I don't know. I think it's cool that there is the potential where you could just bring in new people and grow attached to them, and it's so easy as long as Ted and Coach Beard. Coach Beard is awesome.
Right? He's just kind of like there and he just screams.
He crushed in karaoke. Sang Lady Gaga, I think. Hey, fucking murder. But no, it's a good show. I'm excited. I get the hype. I get why so many people like it because it's just something you could turn on and watch and just be like, yeah, it's nice.
It gets sad sometimes, but then you're just like, get happy again.
But I think that's part of it too. You want that balance in the show
Yeah.
because then it makes like
If it was too feel goody, like if Ted Lasso was just absolutely perfect, you'd be like, all right, this fucking guy.
So because that's my problem, right? I think I'm just a bad human, and obviously I've seen this scene prior to watching it, but the dart scene,
I love that scene.
it's great. God, I wanted him to miss that last throw.
But he said barbecue sauce, dude.
I know, but could you imagine? I think
He just tells this whole story.
I think that would have been so funny if he just missed it by like a hair, because that would have. I get why they didn't do that because obviously it is the feel good stuff, but it's also building that narrative of like, oh, it is going to work out. It is going to work out. And while we were watching the last episode, I said it because they foreshadowed the 6 goals thing earlier in the episode, and I picked that up. I was like, okay, it's definitely going to matter later on, where they're like, oh, we need Crystal, whoever, to score 6 goals, which is like impossible. And they find out during the game that did happen. But as soon as they scored that goal and Jamie picked up the ball and started running, I was like, oh, they're just going to score right away. And it's going to be the end of the game. And they did, and I like that they did that. I did like that there was like this counter punch. Because it was predictable, but it's like, oh, I wanted that. Because I wanted him to lose.
But you also got to see Roy Kent be a legend one last time, you know?
Right. So that was cool.
That was a good scene.
Yeah. No, it was a very strong first season. I get the hype. Honestly, I felt like it's maybe this is crazy to say. I felt like it was kind of on that same level of like, yeah, this is crazy to say, but like The Last of Us, the first season of that. But that show, dude, Jesus Christ. I can't wait to watch the second season, but the first one is just fucking masterful. And I kind of got that feeling from Ted Lasso too, because I was telling Kate too. I was like, "This is the most beautifully shot thing I've ever seen in my the lighting, the like camera angles and everything. That like I could be totally wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. It feels like a masterclass on that stuff. Like the budget they had to have had, with obviously they had, like big names stuff, whatever, but the camera shots and everything are just so artsy. It's really pretty.
It just gets better.
I believe it. Because after that first season, they probably were like, holy shit, we got something here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. So,
it's just a good time, you know?
it is. And I do like, I think I would like the show a lot less. Not for my usual reason. I like that it's half-hour episodes.
No, I thought those were longer.
No, they float around like 33 minutes.
I could have swore every time I'd pause it, it'd be like an hour.
Because I think that maybe that's just the first season then. I think them being that long is the perfect amount to get the narrative across without filling so much garbage in it. Because that's the problem with a lot of hour-long shows. There's so much filler. They're just trying to make the time. Each episode was like 33-ish minutes. I think the season finales are like an hour. And that's fine. Because that has a lot more.
Well, they have to conclude some stuff,
Right.
set some things up for next season, yada, yada, yada.
So that makes sense. But, no, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to finish it. And whenever the next edition is of whatever you want to watch me, I expect a similar result. You better not fuck this up. Better pick something good.
Well, if I describe it good, then you'll watch it. And if you hate it, you hate it.
Yeah.
So I just have to figure out what show that is without rewatching shows I like all the time that you already know about.
I'm not a picky eater, but I'm a picky show watcher.
I know.
I think that's what
I know.
That's why it's a good segment.
Yeah. It's a struggle for me having to be like, would Grant even think about watching this?
Sorry about it.
Oh, it's 46 minutes now.
I'll just watch a movie. Speaking of, we went to go see Warfare.
Oh, we did. That was a good movie. Very straightforward.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
wasn't a dramatized version of the story. It was just they just showed you the story and like this is it. It was a raw movie, which I kind of appreciated. It was badass. I will say so.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, obviously, you have Eyebrows in it, and Kit Connor, and all those guys. Like they had a lot of big, like names, like pretty big actors in that. And it's not that they didn't like shine. It was just cool to see them like almost reserved in that role, which I think speaks to the acting of it. It was very like it just felt very authentic to me.
Well, yeah, because they really relatively that was serious, and they were kind of the whole point of that they were kind of like hiding out there, so they weren't doing anything. They were kind of just keeping quiet and just watching until it all went to shit.
Mm-hmm. I think it's definitely worth a watch.
Oh yeah,
Definitely worth it. It's not a movie you'll go back and watch 100 times.
no,
Maybe you will if you like that kind of stuff, but just high stress, loud noises. That's about it. And just people getting dizzy and fainting
yeah. Well,
for good reason.
TBI, brother. That'll do it.
It's a damn good channel, TBI. But now that's the problem with that. Not that it's a problem with the movie, but like I don't think there's really much to like break down. They were kind of just like
No,
you said, it's
it's
very blunt. There's no like score to it. It's just the sounds of what's happening around.
And I guess I kind of like that because it
I
just
do too.
the sounds were a lot more impressive because it was so focused on that. Like when they were ripping rounds, like you felt that shit.
Yeah, you felt. I totally agree. I think the sound like work, whatever they did, was really really cool.
No, that was definitely. It was just a nice, simple, raw movie, and it got what it needed to do done. It did it well, and didn't need to be anything over dramatized to get its point across.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that gory.
No, it really wasn't.
Some sources were saying that this would be a very gory movie. It is not. Not
Just,
that I was hoping for that, but I mean, there's some stuff, but it's like it's not nearly as bad as I thought.
no, you see, if you going into watch a war movie and you hear it's gory, you expect a lot more than what you see.
I'm expecting like a skull cracked in half with brain matter leaking out of it. That's more so what I'm thinking of.
Or I mean, but it was just like
It wasn't like that. But that being said, I thought the actual like wounds and shit like that looked fucking like gnarly. Like they looked like really good. to
yeah.
me. Like the makeup and all that stuff looked awesome. I thought like that was all really well done. Not to shit on that because I don't want to, because it was all again super well done. But it's not like you're watching Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not like
Because that's
that.
not the expectation. And that wasn't my expectation, but it would have been cool if someone brought out, like, the energy sword from Halo and just started slicing people up.
You just see the alien wandering around the streets.
Yeah, the elites.
You're like, oh, shit. No, but then after that... Yeah, no, I don't think anyone's going to really talk. There's not much to talk about the movie. Just because it wasn't a movie made to be like a standard movie. That's really...
Yeah. I think it's more like an experience.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think it's a really good one watch, because it's like you get that experience of it, and you kind of felt like you were there, and then it's like, all right, I'm good, I get it.
It did its job.
Yeah. But yeah, the only movie with any true talking points right now is the Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah, you got to go over this thing with you were talking about like a popcorn thing or something.
Well, I don't know too much about it. It's just the fact that a lot of teenagers, and I wouldn't be surprised if people in their lesser 20s are like going to the movie waiting for Chicken Jockey to be said, and then just destroying the movie theater.
It's just why? What information? I need to figure out why when he says that it has to be destroyed.
See, I think it went. I don't know the lore of it, but just from me trying to take it out of context, it's like, and put it in context, I should say. It's a stupid fucking phrase, obviously, and everybody when they first saw it were like, "Oh, he said it," and then it was like, "What if we just really overreact to it?" And then a couple people started doing it, and they probably filmed it on, TikTok, whatever. And then everybody was like, "Oh, what if we get all of our friends, buy out the movie theater and do it? Let's bring a live chicken into the movie theater."
Crazy. Why?
Somebody, I read somebody body slammed one of like the workers.
What the fuck?
Which, that's kind of sick. But
This isn't a Waffle House.
no, it's not.
You don't fight the workers.
But that's the beauty of the Minecraft movie. I think I read it grossed already like $500 million or something like absurd. I could be
Really?
wrong.
Isn't the movie like terrible?
Yeah, the movie's bad, but it's
Everyone just keeps going just so they could throw
but
shit
it's
around.
also the thing. It's a kids movie. Kids movies generally just make a lot more money. It's kind of like how kids YouTube is, where it's like this garbage. Like it could just be like a
Two
sensory
guys talking
video.
on the couch.
Yeah, two guys talking on the couch. No, it'll be like a sensory video of like colors or something, and you'll be like, why? And you'll go to it could have like 2 billion views, and it's because kids will just like put it on their iPad and it just keeps repeating over and over and over and over again. That's what the Minecraft movie is.
Colors.
It's just it's just dopamine, which is
That's
I don't think it's a
wild.
bad thing, for like it's a kids movie. Who cares? But the fact that people are doing that shit's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's excessive to say the least.
Because I was actually trying to correlate that to, not that we're like that much older at this point, but like our generation, what do we have that was like that specifically?
you're
Not
just-
like a specific thing to us, because like there was like Water Wars, and that was like our thing that we did that was in the realm of like stupidity that is.
Yeah, but that was also done by the class prior to us in the
Right.
class.
That-
So
that was like
that
a-
was a traditional
Yeah.
thing, not us being crazy.
But that's like
I'm sure we have something.
I was really trying to think of that like before, and I couldn't really pin one certain thing. I think a lot of us are just really unfunny, and that's just kind
We're
of
just boring people.
Yeah, I think we are.
God, you know, we
I think we
didn't
all got old, and we suck now.
we didn't find fun in destroying movie theaters and wasting our popcorn.
Maybe we need to be more destructive,
I don't want to
or
waste
we
my
be
popcorn.
constructive. We put on our hard hats and we start.
Why
building.
not both?
We build a better future.
We have to break things down to build them up.
Yeah, we break their bones and we drink their blood with the bones.
We could if we're vampires.
Mhm.
Are we vampires in this situation?
Oh, I don't think I want to be a vampire. I kind of like the sunlight. It finally is warm outside. I kind of want to be outside.
You can still be
Got it.
outside.
No, but like.
But see, then you
I
have to
like
go into what
curtain
type
shit.
of vampire are you? If you're a Twilight vampire, you're just all sparkly and
Yeah, but
weird.
Then I gotta do that baseball scene in that movie, and it sucks. The movie freaking sucks. Freaking effing fucking sucks, dude. Ugh. I don't want to be a Twilight vampire.
Okay, well then I don't know
What
what
if
to
I don't
tell
want to
you.
be a vampire?
Then why are you drinking blood and crushing bones?
Because I like to try new things.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you
I'm
don't.
adventurous.
No.
Yeah. I don't like to leave the house, a ton,
That's. That
but
was
I like
my
to
point.
do stuff.
If it's at the house, he'll do it.
No, I don't like going to the bar and stuff. But if it's like, oh, let's go do this like new thing. Like, let's go to the Poconos. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. I'm in.
What if I just call the bar the Poconos?
I mean, you lured me there. I don't know.
And you'll be like-
I'm
you're like-
just on top with. You've casted a line all the way to here with a worm on it, and I'm like, what's that? Actually, it's just a Yingling attached to it. I'm like, ooh, yummy.
I could do that.
Oh, you have to reel so far.
Yeah, but are you running in this case or?
Oh yeah, I'd be chasing it.
Oh, you wouldn't get in your car to chase
It'd
it?
be like that Chef Boyardee commercial where the can's just rolling all the way back to the house, but it's just you really. What was that other stupid commercial? The dollar one. Do you remember that one?
The dollar one. Hold on.
I think it was Geico too, where it was like the fisherman he had a fisherman with a dollar. He's like, "Get your dollar," or something.
I don't remember that.
Dude, it was so fun.
We'd have to look that
and
up.
that's why we're unfunny. I'm talking about commercials now. We're old. This sucks.
Yeah, commercials aren't real anymore.
Yes.
Except they're coming back.
Except for this ad roll.
They're just called
now.
ads.
We don't have a sponsor yet. But see, that was pretty
This
good. When we do get one.
this episode is brought to you by Busted Shovel. Busted Shovel is a podcast where two guys talk about things, and sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'm laying down, sometimes I'm not.
And if you subscribe now, you have a chance to win a Lamborghini. Guinea.
He's lying. He's just lying.
I'm not.
He is, for legal purposes, he is lying.
Nope. I said there's a chance. I'm not said you are going to win one. There's a chance. There's a chance for anything in life.
Yeah, technically, you're not wrong. But
Fine.
we have
If
no...
you subscribe right now, your dick will go 3 times in size.
He's not a doctor. Don't listen to
Not
him.
yet. You just got to pay off the right
I mean,
people.
I guess you could still become a doctor, but after that, then I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like I wouldn't use it, though.
This has been a long advertisement for the video.
I've had too much knowledge as a doctor, you know? I wouldn't want to use it. And that's why I had Busted Shovel sponsor me all the way through college.
That's enough of that. That was the advertisement.
Subscribe.
Hit that like button. Share it with your friends if you have any.
No. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Do you think Busters play Warzone?
Probably. I'm assuming that outside of our friends that watch this that do play Warzone.
Do you think they've beaten Madeir?
No. I could safely say we probably got...
Fucking losers.
Oh, dude, Tyler wouldn't have done it either.
What?
Tyler's not really a Souls guy.
He's not?
Not really, no.
Well, we could have a third for New Game Plus.
I told him about it. I also told him about the Elden Ring run. That if we ever get back into that... Because he did play he's actually hasn't beaten Elden Ring yet.
Oh, he just played it a bit?
Yeah, well, he's on the last boss. He's on... No, not the DLC final boss. He's on... whatever her name is. And then she turns into the worm larvae. Marikith. Marikith.
The worm thing?
the final boss. It's got like... It's in that... essentially a shallow pond. It's the final boss.
Are you trying to avoid saying what the actual final boss
No, I
of
forget the name is.
The actual final boss is starts with an R, and then it goes into Elden Beast. Radagon? I think it's the...
Oh, I thought it was Marikith / Radagon.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Because
Malekith is...
Malekith was the one you fight prior. He goes... He's like a little humble monk version thing, and then he takes off his robe, and he's like, I'm a fucking
sword in the game that
badass.
fucking sucks. And then, that doesn't suck.
No, I know that's Malekith.
I thought you were talking about Melania, because she's the one who turns into the big flower in the second phase.
No, like, this is the... the Elden Beast is like the wormy thing. It's like a...
Oh, no, it's not.
Listen.
I was so good.
I don't know bugs.
Dude, that shit... Maybe I'm wrong and I'm misremembering. It was like a kind of a goofy-looking dragon to me. That's what I thought it was.
I don't even think it had... Did it have wings?
I think so. I'm pretty sure
I
it's a
thought
dragon
it was...
with a sword.
Dude, it looks like some weird kind of larvae.
I mean, maybe it is. I could be wrong.
And it has a really long neck.
A giraffe.
A giraffe larvae. That's not real.
Dude, that's so funny. But yeah, we should definitely get him on for the Elden Ring run.
Dude, imagine having like all the busters join into one campaign. We would just have like 8 of us running a campaign.
That'd be sweet.
We'd have to set rules.
We make a wheel. That's how we get people to watch it, because people like wheels for some reason. And every time like we die or something, we have to spin it and something happens. It's like a weapon change, a sex change, get like a haircut, cut off our foreskin. You know, we could just do a bunch of different fun stuff.
I mean, if you can do that, and I don't know if you can do all that in the game.
No, it'd be real life.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a wheel of like a wheel of pain.
So death in the Elden Ring campaign
It
could
affects
drastically ruin your life.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm just, like I said. Just
Well, it's a good thing I'm going to have the 7 of you to die before me.
Well, no, that's why we are the archers.
You go, yeah, we're just in the back.
we're in
You
the
got it,
back.
guys.
Yep.
I'm just kind of like a homeward.
We just can't die because we're the ones that can get fucked over.
I'll just have like a homeward bone with me anytime. So it's like, oh, this is not going well. Oh, I'll see you guys back at a bonfire.
Yeah, you know what? I'll let you guys clean this one up.
Yeah,
I'm
let's just say I'm out of here.
pretty freaking tired of this fight.
Me and my air was going, yeah, yeah. How did it come to this?
Come to what?
Wait.
Our beautiful bows?
No, see, now I just said, how did it come to this?
Yeah, our beautiful bows.
No. See, that I feel like when you say how did it come to this is also in a line in Lord of the Rings. I just can't remember where.
That's probably a pretty common line among a lot of cinema.
Oh, wait, no. Theoden says it in the second one when they're in Helm's Deep. And
Gunnar Helm, good tight end prospects.
I
Texas.
think it's when he has one. I forget the guy's name, but he has one of his like warriors helping him put his armor on,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "How does it come to this?" And he goes on a whole spiel. That's where that's from.
And he's talking to his cock.
No.
How does it come to this? Because he beats it looking in the mirror every day.
I listen. You could, if you want to, but that's not where that's from. It's where I said it's from.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe that's like the extended edition or something, because that just would make a lot of sense.
No, you've seen the extended edition.
Yeah, but maybe I forgot.
No,
I think.
Well, maybe we should
feel like
watch
that
them all
was in the
again.
movie. I feel like that was in the movie. Well, there is someone in particular that does need to watch them all in one straight sitting, but refuses to, and that's fine.
We could even call him out, but is
No.
he even gonna watch this video?
No. We don't call anybody out on this podcast.
No, because I call them directly.
Our first guest, Neil deGrasse Tyson. How are you?
Just call. Hey, you're live. We're recording right now.
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
We're like those radio shows that call in and screw with people.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
We could do it. Call Joe right now. Hey, buddy.
That would make this episode 3 hours long. I wouldn't be able to hang up, but like the hang up button would just become calloused on my phone. I wouldn't be able to press it. He'd like put a magical seal on it.
You could just lie and say something like you're doing something. Unless he just
No, dude, I'm just
unless he
beating
knows.
my shit raw right now. What's up?
Oh, you know what's
I was
crazy?
just thinking of you while I was beating my shit raw.
Speaking of weird things,
It's kind of
so last night went to go get food. So I stop at the local watering hole. But I sent a text out first to one of the bartenders. I'm like, hey, what time does the kitchen close?
Mm-hmm.
She goes, 10. I'm like, perfect. And she's like, you coming? I was like, yeah, I'm stopping in to pick up some food. She goes, hooray. So I get there. And I just start bullshitting. And she's like, I tracked you the whole way here. And I'm like, what? What is that? How? Apparently she has like the Find Your Friends thing. Apparently I'm on her Find Friends.
What is that?
I don't know.
Because I know there's like the thing through text message where you can my phone's over there and I just went to reach for it. I'm an idiot. Thank you,
The
Josh.
share location thing.
Yeah,
I think Find My Friends is the share locations thing.
Is it just a different app or something? Because I know there's like snap maps and stuff too.
I don't know. All I know is apparently she has my location wherever I am. And I'm just like, it's weird. But it's also weird because she said I was in Flemington. I wasn't. I was in White House.
Well, yeah, you dropped a false pin.
Do you think I know how to do that?
Cover your tracks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking you do.
You give me way too much credit,
Nah,
sir.
bro, you're goated. Think of the aura. Oh, perfect. Here. This could be our first goal.
I don't know this.
Where's
I might
Mitchell?
have to get this.
Try it.
It's a 908 number. Hello? That was one of those spams. I heard that boop when you answer the phone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where it's like the automated pre-recorded thing?
Yeah, it's just I go hello and it goes boop. I'm like,
you ever fuck with people like if there's actually someone else on the other line?
It really depends on
The mood.
Yeah, and what I
Definitely.
have to do because obviously I had no desire to talk to no one right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, all right, this is bullshit. So goodbye.
That'd be so funny. If you could actually, if like that was an actual person on the other line, that would have been so much fun to fuck with them, dude. I haven't done that in years, but I used to do that all the time. I grew a pretty bad habit of it because then I started just getting a bunch of spam calls, so I stopped. Now I just block every number.
Well, the issue is
expecting a call.
The issue is I make so many phone calls for work,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's like some dude I've talked to like a while ago that needs something done that I told him like, hey, I'll get this done. Just give me a call. So I don't know. So I usually have to answer.
Right. No, that makes sense.
And that actually had like a name. Usually it does tell me it's spam. That one had a full name, and I was just like, oh, we'll see what this is.
One time I picked up to this is bad. One time I picked up to one of those calls. I was listening to anything they were saying. They were just reading their script, and I started going, oh, oh, just over the phone until they hung up. Dude, that's a pretty easy way to come. Which brings me to this thought I just had.
Oh God, no.
What?
No, you're not.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that's a first.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, what is your
How
thought?
do you think people... This is a very random thought. How do you think people way back, like the first humans fought? Like two men. Do you think they knew to like punch each other?
I'm going to assume yes.
Because... Dude, what if they like whipped out their hard dicks and fought like giraffes? Because you ever watch two giraffes fight?
They probably did.
Have you watched two giraffes fight?
No.
Do you know what they do?
No.
It's really funny. They weaponize their necks. They slam their necks against each other.
Yeah, those are giraffes.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I thought you were going to go with they get really hard and fight each other like that.
No, that'd be weird.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, that's why the guys get hard and they battle their dicks against each other.
No,
it's like
they
a sword
don't.
fight.
They don't.
You don't think they did that?
No, I don't. Not even a little bit.
Because they were just like, dude, this is cool, man. This work.
Yeah.
That's so smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. I would.
No, you would have.
What's this? What's this? What do you mean I would have?
You would have figured it out.
Yeah, I'm sure I also would have figured out what a fucking battery is. I still don't even understand how batteries work. You ever think about that?
You have positive and negatively charged doom and jabbers.
Right.
And...
Oh, here's my doom and jabber. Oh, positive and negative. Oh, look at me. I'm not going to get a hard dick and fight that guy.
Well, see, I forget what it's actually called.
Batteries.
No, but the things that are actually charged in the battery to give it chargedness.
No, but I'm saying it's not like... It's how the fuck did we get there? That's insane. It's impressive. We went from sticks and dirt and hard dicks to batteries and TV remotes and hard dicks. It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, batteries just stored energy, right?
Type shit.
So, all you have to figure out, you just have to backtrack. So, at what point were people looking into trying to figure out how to store energy to do something?
Right.
That's when that's when you like break it down. Now, could I do that for you? No.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just crazy that actually happens. Same thing with like Bluetooth. Think about Bluetooth. Think about that bullshit. Think about the damn vaccine giving us 5G internet. You remember that shit, bro? That was awesome.
What?
Dude, people were just saying, like, kind of what I'm doing right now, but people were actually just saying anything, and it was working. People were just believing it. They still do.
Well, yeah, that's what people do.
It's awesome.
Well, for us.
Oh, wow. Okay, look at me. I don't like misinformation. Don't you love spreading misinformation?
No, I'd rather make her miss his information, you know?
Type shit, bro. Shit, he's cooking. He's horror farming again. Dude, let's do karaoke again. Fuck it.
Oh, that should be... I have to confirm this, but Nolan said another 2 weeks from the last one.
Oh,
would be the next one.
Well, Kyle wants to be there.
Oh, he does now?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No.
Because I think it was either me or Kate on my phone sent all the videos to my cousins, like the big cousin group chat.
Yeah.
Because he was the one... Oh, yeah, because he was the one egging me on to be like...
Oh, because I was egging him on. I was telling him, like, Just give some Grant some shit right now so
Yeah.
we can go up and sing some songs.
Yeah, he's like, the baby really wants to hear some Creed right now. And I was like, no way Henny is fucking making me sing Creed right now. And then we sang Creed.
We did.
Because Henry Mason's beautiful. But, dude, if I could get the fucking cousins to roll up, just like Jake and Kyle.
Oh, it'd be so over.
Just taking over that bar would be so funny. That's why I hope we can get a lot of the lads to roll through at one point for that.
Well, we got to
It'd
get.
be hard, but
We'd have to secure the big table.
dude, we just take over that back room.
Well, yeah, but see, that's one of those things where it comes down. You got to get there early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone
Because
has to go,
me,
like 6.
I was lucky enough that Tyler showed up a little after me.
So you could hold it down.
Yeah, so it was just me and him sitting at the giant table until everyone else showed up. And then the other, like, groups, like, larger, like, 5 people groups were walking in. Just kind of eyeballing us. Just me and Tyler sitting at the big table. I was like, what's that movie? Wolf of Wall Street? We're not fucking leaving. I was just like, we're locked in. But you feel really awkward because everyone's just staring at you like, what are you guys doing with the big table?
That's why you gotta weaponize your powers there, and you just make a shitty, like, custom reserved sign.
They do that there.
So just be like, hey.
Oh, no, I think Meg said that to me. She's like, I can just put the reserve thing down for you if you want. It's like, no, I'm going to sit there. I don't trust people.
No, that's fair. But that's good to know. We definitely will not be abusing that.
No, because I'll be there early.
Mhm.
So we don't need
We'll
to
just
abuse
be
it.
there the whole time.
I'll live there. I keep making jokes that we just need to have a movie night there. And everyone's just like, you know what? That doesn't sound too bad.
Just stay there until like 5 in the morning watching movies.
Dude,
like that.
I fucking love it. That'd be a great time.
You have so many TVs. You
Yeah,
watch so
you
many
watch
movies.
so many movies at once. You get tired of one, just walk into a different room and watch another.
It's all playing the same movie, but at different time frames.
Oh, God. Now, do they all have...
The audio is on, if that's what you were going to ask, so
Oh.
you can hear everything. In the
I was
different
going to say that one TV has the audio playing, so everything else is just out of time, whether it's fast or slow.
You could do that, too. The key is you have to play a round-robin pool tournament to figure out what the movie's going to be.
That's fine.
So, actually, you know what? No, you do like horse for pool.
Okay. I mean,
But you wouldn't play. It has to have a different name because that's not like fucking
Polo.
Sweet, awesome. Oh, yes.
Pony. What did you just call Pony?
As in the Pink Pony Club.
No, just Pony. Like tiny horse.
Pink Pony Club. Now, I want it to be something like really fucking sweet and awesome forever. What if you just do like Q?
Tiny horse.
Now you're cooking. White Pony.
No. Why would you say that in such a time? A trying time for me and my ears.
Dude, you're going to like the next few. But we
If I
will
get
be
that
doing
far.
the Deftones episode for the next episode.
When
I'm
do we?
locking
When are
that
we?
in now.
When is the next episode? Because
So-
I'm.
It depends, because obviously we got Easter next Sunday, so it's
Yeah.
just whenever we can record next. So
Technically, it could work out Saturday if it's raining, but that also means I'm working Sunday. So.
yeah,
So hopefully Monday, because that means I didn't work Sunday, because then I'll be with my peoples.
type shit.
And Saturday is
Zippy
just
bell.
Saturday. I'll be working. We'll see.
But yeah, when
That's
if
the
it goes
way
into
the
week a bit,
moon
it's fine.
flows.
We'll figure it out. But I'm excited. I'm very excited to talk about it. Because, dude, I have so many thoughts and words to say about things.
I don't.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dude, we could jam to it on the way to the gym.
No.
Oh, we should. Dude, I hope you listen.
Oh, what do you mean help me listen?
I will help you forever.
No.
Because I'm a good friend.
I need a break from my break that I've been having from me.
I'm taking a sabbatical. Yeah, I'm using all my PTO.
I am.
The podcast fucking PTO.
No, but that's fine because I'm at the shop tomorrow and the whatever days after tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll just play it there and just be like, wow, this is music.
Damn good stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But Euclid still fucks. I could tell you that.
Well, no shit. Oh, you know what? This water thing is still pretty good.
Is the oven on?
Yeah, I think she turned it on to make the nuggets. And then she took them out and probably left it on. That's just how it works here, man.
I just realized that because I'm like, there's no way it's 350 right now.
Fucking
It's
love it.
getting hot in here.
Holy shit. Yeah, it fucking sucked. In boring conversation, I fucking turned off all the heat in the house finally because it was getting warmer. And then it was cold for 2 days, and it was like a fucking freezer in here. I was so upset.
But dude, I'd be so comfortable. That's the issue.
She's not.
I know.
Because I was walking around and I was like, I could just sleep everywhere. I'm like a fucking bear ready to hibernate, dude.
You're just like, oh. Yeah, no, the cold is beautiful for that.
That and it's kind of the worst but best feeling. This is funny. Sometimes like when I go to like game, especially after the gym and stuff, and I'm just exhausted, I'll like just game shirtless. But it's like the feeling of leather because my chair has leather on it. Just
Oh,
the
Mr.
cold-
Fancy.
No, I'm actually throwing this chair out. This cold leather on the back when it's fucking freezing cold is the worst but best.
Well, yeah, because it's like weirdly sticky, but also cool.
Yeah, it's like a weird adhesive, but it's like, oh, it's kind of nice. It's comforting.
That's it. We'll do.
That's why we're gonna put tariffs on leather, on the cows, because
Not
they
the
can't
cow.
hide, because we're gonna take their hide.
No, they'll hide.
No,
That phone call I can ignore.
wait, you want a prank call?
No, it's my uncle. He's gonna call. Oh, because he didn't work today. He's also not working tomorrow,
That's good.
to my knowledge.
Getting some PTO.
He gets a lot of time off. Even the days he does work, he doesn't really do anything.
Well,
like,
he's just making sure. He's supervising.
no.
Oh.
He doesn't.
I think he's doing a great
So he's
job.
probably calling me to be like, so how was work today?
Well, that's a nice phone call.
Yeah. And I'm just like, what? Because I'm gonna call him back.
That
It's like,
would
what are
piss me
you
off
doing?
So bad. I'd
Yeah,
be
he
like,
does it all the time.
"Oh."
Especially because I was working with Rich all day, and he knows it's a pain in the ass time.
Well, that's why he's just rubbing it in.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I got off from my wife's birthday, and we went into the city and we got food. We did some fun stuff, and I'm like, that's nice.
And you're like, food? They have that?
I had oatmeal when I got home today.
See, and Jives doesn't know what oatmeal is. That's kind of like the whole thing.
I feel like that's the only thing he knows.
No. We feed him slop at a trough.
Yeah,
Straight from the treadmill.
To be fair, that's like you could call oatmeal slop.
No. That's good slop. We feed him like bacon grease and like pig ears.
That sounds like food, though.
It is food.
So-
I'm not going to eat it. It's all right. It's none of it's cooked.
It's
never
bacon
seen-
grease. It has to have been cooked.
No.
Therefore, if the bacon is greasy, that had to have been cooked. Therefore, the bacon grease was cooked.
No. Yeah, you never gone to Walmart and they have like the fucking just bacon fat stuff you can get.
Oh, jeez. Why?
Why do you think?
I don't
It's
know.
just, we just take it, we just scoop it all out, and we throw it in there, and just ground up some raw pig ears. Sometimes we mix it up. Sometimes we find some leftover corn from like 3 weeks ago. A little mold on it. And see, this is Jive's problem though, because he takes a dump. Jive's is like, I didn't eat the corn. It was there the whole time. Because he doesn't understand yet that our bodies can't process it. He's very confused. Every time it's like him.
Jives isn't stupid. I don't know why we're caught on that.
What are we talking about?
He literally operates our software.
Dude, no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He's literally right there operating.
He's standing, for sure. He definitely exists.
I just feel like you're being very mean to Jives. Well, he just works so tirelessly for us.
He does, and I'm very proud of him because he just learned how to do a G in script. And that was a big day for him.
Oh, my God. Well, it's comforting if he ever gets a little crazy. You're the one to go first. I'll have time to react.
Well, that's why all I have to do is kind of just walk around him a couple times, and we'll just keep spinning, and he won't stop. He's like a top. It's like, how are you still going?
Poor Jives. I'm sorry, Jives.
He's doing his best. And like I
And
said,
I
we're
think it's
educating
pretty
him.
good.
It is pretty good. And that's just beautiful. We're making it better.
I don't know if we are. Do you think we're good role models?
No. I don't think we're much good at anything, to be honest with you. You know what we're good at?
Tell me, please. I'd love to know.
You know, I was going to say bullshitting, but nothing was really coming to mind. So. We're going to have to check that one off the list.
Yeah, rain check.
Yeah. You know what? We'll come back to that. We'll put a pin in that.
Yes.
Little column A, little column B. You know how it is.
Tomato, potato. That's what I always say. Gotta
Yeah.
spend money to buy things.
Type shit. And this is what I'm talking about.
What are we talking about?
Dude, it's the guys fighting with their dicks back in the day.
No, they weren't
'Cause
fighting
they
with...
didn't know how to make
that's
fists.
I guarantee you that cavemen knew how to make a fist before they knew how to use their dick.
Well, when you say use their dick, what do you mean by that? Because that could have multiple meanings.
Just know how to normally operate it.
Like just pissing?
No.
Or blowing the load out your vast deference?
Yeah, but see, you were talking about they needed to be hard and they could swing it around a sword fight.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they knew how to make a fist before they could get it hard.
You think they made a fist before their dick got hard once?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because that's just a natural thing that happens.
Yeah, but I think it's more natural to make a fist first.
Maybe when they're like a baby. I guess they're just like doing this. But it's not a true fist, right? It's like, I guess the equivalent, because like if you just like do this isn't a fist. That's just half chub. You're half chub in your hand. They're just fluffing up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking full dick.
I will die on this hill. Fist first.
They probably did go fist first a lot. They didn't know what they were doing. They're spelunking.
Listen,
They're cave crawling, bro.
I'm saying. Literally.
I'm saying.
We both can't be saying.
I'm saying, bro. Real. They not like us.
Ugh. We were supposed to talk about what we were good at, and then we talked about cavemen again.
Again, because that's important. I think it's good to talk about the annals of history.
The annals of history.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to stick with that word?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Can we use it in a definition, please?
Are we serious? Are you not familiar with the phrase "the annals of history"?
No.
Actually,
why am I giving you this look?
no, but I'm surprised.
Well,
This is like a common thing.
I don't go look around. I was like, where can I use the word anal?
Well, so I mean, anal has different meanings.
Correct.
There's like it's kind of funny.
And it's like you're being very
You-
anal.
Using the butt pussy. Yep, there's that one. And in the annals of history, it's just like, think of it as like the channeling, because it's like referring to the anus and how it's a hole, and you go in, it's like a cave. That's what the annals of history is. You're diving into the depths of what once was.
That's weird. Of all the words to decide to use.
I know, that was a bad choice.
But,
It's almost as bad no, I'm not going to say it. We'll get in trouble for that. Actually, I'll beep it out. It's almost as bad as the scientist who named the dinosaur that has 500 teeth.
see, I feel like I remember that
Oh,
name.
yeah. That's an old meme. Very edgy. That's why I'm going to beep it out, because people don't need to hear that.
I forget the name, though. We're not going to say it.
I know one of our friends would love to say it. He almost say it really bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's actually fucking... But,
That's wild.
oh,
A
Frank's
wild Frankie! Welcome! Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Well, that's kind of perfect because
No, I think we, after coming back full circle, I think we did it.
we covered the bases.
We did.
Covered them good.
Well, we covered them.
Covered them good.
It needs a second coat, but
Oh, yeah, it does. Hell yeah. That's my shit right there. But, all right.
we'll be all right.
Yeah, next week we'll do the Deftones thing, and then we will patiently await the Sleep Token album.
Yeah, well, at that point, what is that? May 9th, they said?
Mm-hmm. So, what, 3 weeks?
It's right around the corner.
After next, so like a month away, basically. But thank you all for watching.
He's Shovel. I'm Busted. Keep on digging.
Stay digging.
You piece of shit.
Alright, looks good. Can't wait to shit my pants halfway through this. Ugh. It's better than butter.
No.
Butter.
Oh, hello, Frank.
Well said.
So sorry. Yeah. Listen, people love it, you know?
They did. Now it just looks like
It's the fact that they probably can't see what he's doing.
he looks like the winged halberd knight.
Just
Just fucking throwing that shit around.